Good game, my friend. Good game. Good game. Good game. Toluca.
Shoot! It's a penalties we go. Wow! Crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are here in front of Shell Energy Stadium in Houston, Texas, where tonight the Houston Dynamo will be taking on Toluca FC in this round of 32 in the 2024 Leagues Cup tournament. Guys, we're going to go talk to the fans before the game, get their thoughts and their predictions, and then we're going to head inside this match and vlog our whole experience for you guys. It'll be my first time actually watching Toluca FC or any team from Liga MX, so it'll be a new experience for me. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of fans here today, so the atmosphere will be even extra lively, so I'm looking forward to it. Now let's get to it.
So I'm a Dynamo fan, obviously. I follow a little bit of Mexican league, so Toluca is a good team. So really what Dynamo has to do is go ahead and capitalize on their opportunities. I think if they get opportunities they miss, that's it. You know, it's game over. They're not gonna, pretty much relentless, you know, they're not gonna miss their opportunities, so that's the key to the game. I would like for Dynamo to win, but it's really going to be just like, are they going to be able to finish their opportunities? And yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you have a prediction or you don't? You don't have to give it, but if you have one, what would it be?
I'm going to say Dynamo 2-1.
Dynamo 2-1?
Yeah.
So tell me, I'm going to ask you this because I'm looking around too. Obviously, I'm a Dynamo fan. Going to throw on the jersey later for the video. Got to be neutral, right? But I'm going to throw on the Dynamo jersey. But tell me, is this going to be a Dynamo home game or what do you think?
I think it's probably going to be like a 60-40 for Dynamo has more people, obviously because we have the home advantage, but I think as you can tell, there's lots of red shirts, so lots of Toluca fans, so I don't know.
Now, I may have mentioned this earlier, guys, but it is my first time watching any Liga MX side. I've never watched a team from the Mexican League, guys, and obviously today we're going to be rooting for the Houston Dynamo, but I am also interested to watch Toluca FC. I'm expecting there to be a lot of their fans here tonight at the match, so the atmosphere should be interesting to watch, and also I'm excited to see their gameplay. How do they play? Are they fun to watch? Of course, we're rooting for the Dynamo to win, but it's just hoping to be a good matchup that's really entertaining, so it's my very first time watching a Liga MX side, guys, but I'm going to let you know at the end of this video, would I watch this team again? Would I watch any Liga MX side again? Obviously, I'm an MLS fan. I mostly go to MLS games, but would I be interested in watching another Liga MX team in person in the future? I'm going to let you guys know the answer to those questions at the end of this video. So let's see what my experience is like today, and then let you guys know at the end. Round of 32, right, for the Leagues Cup. Got to win to move on. So hopefully the Dynamo get the win, but tell me, what's your prediction, how the match goes, what's your score prediction, all that?
I can see this very much going to penalties, but I'd say the Dynamo will take it in penalties.
Yeah. So tell me, who's the player that you're watching extra closely, right? Obviously, you know, different people step up at different times, but tonight for this specific match, who's the player you're watching?
The player I'll be watching the most, I think he most likely will be coming off the bench, is the new German signing for the Dynamo, Lawrence Anali. I've heard a lot of people say, and I do think so too. I don't think he's going to stay here for much longer. I do think he has the talents to be a really good player. Maybe someday have a Bundesliga team pick him up. But keep an eye out for him. He's pretty young. He's 22, but he looks a lot younger than 22. And he's rapidly fast and skillful. He is not afraid to take on fullbacks. He knows how to create chances.
Let's go with 3-0.
3-0?
Dynamo, yes.
So we got 3-0 for the Dynamo, and you're thinking 2-0. Who's the player you guys are watching? Maybe they'll score, maybe they'll just have a big impact. Is there a specific player you guys are watching?
That Ponce keeps going like it did in the last game. A little help with Hector. I'm not sure if Coco's coming back tonight, but either way, that's what we want to see is Ponce be our striker like we signed him for. So let's go Dynamo.
What she said.
Okay, I like that. So tell me, right, I want to know, are we expecting, obviously Dynamo fans, I've been asking Dynamo fans this, is this going to be a home game for the Dynamo, or what do you guys think?
I hope so, but it's going to be close. There's a lot of Toluca fans here.
Right now it looks like it's a little higher for the Toluca.
But it's a Friday night, so let's see what happens.
All right, guys, so I'm about to get my jersey on, and we're going to head inside this match, but before I do, we have to first make our picks with Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy, guys, it is the very best way to play daily fantasy sports games because it's super fun and super easy to play, because all you have to do is pick higher or lower on certain stats for certain players, and if you get your picks correct, you get to win a bit of money, guys. That's for their pick'em game, which is my favorite game, guys. They have a lot of different sports, a lot of different leagues, and they do have picks to make for the Leagues Cup, guys. You can see the picks that I made for this match. Hopefully I get those correct with picks that I've made in the past, guys. Sometimes I win win, sometimes I lose, but I'm always having fun. When you make your picks of Underdog Fantasy, you're just watching more closely and you're more engaged in the sports that you watch, guys. So if that sounds good to you and you want to give it a shot, make sure you sign up for Underdog Fantasy using the link in the description, and make sure that you use the promo code SuperSub so you can get your special pick and a first time deposit offer of up to $250 in bonus cash. And when you guys do that, it really does help out the channel, so thank you very much. And also big thanks to our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. All right, guys, my score prediction for this match, I do think it is going to go to penalties, guys. It's going to be 2-2 throughout the match, and then in penalties, Houston Dynamo are going to win and move on to the round of 16. That's my prediction. Let's go see if I'm right. All right, looking around the stadium, we're looking at about 50-50, maybe, in terms of the fans, because there's definitely a lot of red jerseys, a big showing for the Toluca fans, but I still think a decent amount of Dynamo fans. 15 minutes in, no real clear-cut chances. No Coco Carrasquilla. I know he didn't play the last game, might be injured for a little bit. Hopefully the Dino don't miss him too much today. 15 minutes in, still 0-0. Shoot! They just confirmed the goal for the Dynamo. They were checking for offsides, but a quick response by the Dynamo. It was on the opposite end of us, so I didn't really get to see how it came together, but they tied it up 1-1. Reviewed it for offsides, goal stands 1-1 right before the half. This game has come to life. The 2-2 prediction is still on. Ezekiel Ponce gets the goal for the Houston Dynamo. 1-1 in the 43rd minute. Halftime coming soon.
Dynamo FC 1.
Halftime thoughts. Just being back in my seat, looking around. One thing that I do like about the League's Cup and this game, where the Dynamo are hosting a Liga MX team in Toluca, there's actually an away fan presence here. I've been to a few Dynamo matches, even playoff matches. You know, it's not very common in MLS where you see a big away presence, like a traveling, supporting group. You'll see a few, but not a lot. I'm assuming most of the Toluca fans live here in Houston or nearby, but it does create an interesting atmosphere. There's a bit of back and forth with the chants. The energy is definitely alive. So props to the Toluca fans for showing up and bringing the energy. Just some of my thoughts for my first time watching a Liga MX team. The fans definitely bring the energy. They got a lot of things to say. They definitely call out the players specifically. They know the players, they have a lot of passion. You can hear them yelling throughout the match. Of course, MLS fans do that too. But again, they're away fans, technically here in Houston, still bringing the energy, bringing a bit of the trash talk. You can see the signs from some of the Toluca fans. It's been a good experience so far watching Liga MX team for the first time. Not too much to add besides that, but definitely like the energy from the fans so far. Okay, I have lost 2 pounds since the last time I talked to you guys. In the past 8 minutes, it's been crazy. It was 1-1, then the Dynamo scored, then they said it was offsides, then it was overruled by VAR, goal given 2-1. And then the Dynamo quickly scored again, 3-1. Everybody's celebrating at this point. The crowd's going crazy. I'm high-fiving people. Dynamo fans are alive and screaming and going insane. Then the goal gets disallowed when checked by VAR. So it's still 2-1. At one point it was 3-1. I was about to pass out. It would have been crazy if I passed out and woke up to see that the goal is disallowed, but it's still 2-1. The prediction is still on, but I gotta be honest, I would have preferred to be 3-1 even if my prediction was wrong. But the Dynamo are looking good. Here comes another opportunity. There have been 3 or 4 VAR reviews in the last 15 minutes. If all the goals stood, it should be like 4-1 for the Dynamo. Obviously, they reviewed it and saw that it wasn't meant to be, so it's still 2-1. It's still a close game. Toluca are making it interesting. 2-1 is such a scary lead. And they're having a lot of possession. It's about the 90th minute. Let's see how much time they add. 7 added minutes. 7 minutes of stoppage time. 2-1 is a dangerous lead for 7 minutes. Hopefully the Dynamo can hold them off. Minutes in. 7 minutes of stoppage time, and in the 6th minute, Toluca equalized. To penalties we go. Wow! Crazy! All right, Griffin Dorsey with the first pen. Let's go, Dorsey! One down. Let's go, Steve! Toluca's goalkeeper was their first penalty taker. Wow. He just smashed the ball. Kowalczyk. Nice, nice, nice. That's a good pen, good pen, good pen. Woo! Oh my God. It's 2-2, 2-2. Sebas Pereira is next. Ooh, what a good pen. Side netting, what a good pen. Steve's gonna save it. Lawrence and Nali. It looked like it was going to be good. Steve's got to save this. Come on, Steve. Oh my God. You made it, you made it. Steve Clark needs a save here. The Dynamo need a save. Steve Clark needs to come up big here. Steve Clark's got to save this, or the Toluca kicker has to miss. It has to happen. Oh! Let's go, Steve! Let's go, Steve! Dynamo lose. Dynamo out. Wow, what a way to lose. What a way to go out.
Good game, my friend. Good game.
Good
Good game.
game.
Good game. Toluca.
He's right, it was a good game. What I will say before I get into everything, all of the Toluca fans were great. I know some Liga MX fans, they get a bad rap. I've been to USA Mexico games. Some of the Mexico fans make the rest of the fans look bad. All of the Toluca fans around us that I saw, they were all great. Good sports throughout the game, even when they were losing. But I mean, it's just disappointing as a Dynamo fan. I know I was here, I wanted to see what the atmosphere is like with the Liga MX fan, but I can't help but just feel disappointed. I mean, it's just sad because now they're out of the whole competition. The Dynamo, they were minutes away from advancing to the round of 16, and now they're going home. They gave away a goal on a set piece, and then it went to penalties, and it was just a coin flip. And the guy that I was praising throughout the game, Lawrence Anali, he's the one that missed. I mean, it's disappointing, but that's the way the beautiful game works. It's the beauty and the heartbreak. And today for the Dynamo, and as a Dynamo fan, it's heartbreak. But in terms of my first Liga MX experience, obviously I know you guys are going to comment, it's not a Liga MX game, it's a Leagues Cup game. We're in Houston, we're not in Mexico. But it's my first time watching a Liga MX game, being around Liga MX fans. And you guys saw the guy that just came here, super nice, super great, but they also brought the energy. You know, they brought the energy. It was fun kind of having some opposing fans here in the stadium. You know, I've come to a lot of the Dynamo games. There's not usually that kind of atmosphere. So it made for a great atmosphere. Will I go to another Toluca game? Maybe not specifically for Toluca. I know I posed that question at the beginning. You know, there's nothing that really captured my attention, whether it's a player or the team or the style of play. It didn't really capture my attention to want to go to another Toluca game specifically. But if I do have another opportunity to maybe watch the Dynamo play another Liga MX side, or maybe go to a Liga MX game that's, you know, just for fun, I do it because the atmosphere was great. The fans were great. They bring the energy. They're passionate about their team. They talk a lot during the game, but they're kind after the game. You know, I know the ones that get a bad rap, we'll leave that to them. But the ones around us here, and most of the fans I saw today, they were great. My first experience watching a Liga MX team, I wish they didn't beat the team I support, the Houston Dynamo. But I would say overall good experience for my first time watching a Liga MX side. I do feel like the Dynamo were the better team. but they got the result, and in the end, that's all that matters. But I just hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed following along with us at this game. With that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. My camera woman is shaking and the camera's tilting, so I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. My name is JT Duenas. You're watching Super Sub Soccer. Have a good one. Only in English, no? Sorry.